Okay, now this is recorded. So now the topic is transform properties. So transform. Transform is a combination of three events. What are those? Like movement, rotation, and scaling, right? So this is not a new things, but in any graphic designing, we'll be working with these three products called move, scale, and rotate. Combinedly to transform, right? So we have learned about the line. So how to draw a line with measurement and all? Let us see. Start the line. So in 3 days, we are learning line tool only. And we got to know what to be done with the line. Hold the shift button, drag it up. So hope we can able to see here a line is drawn. But this line is without measurement. Now how to draw a line with measurement? So how to scale? That means scaling with measurement. So let us make the line a little thicker. And what is the hotkey to control the line? Outline controlling hotkey, the window. Which hotkey controls the line property? Only the outline. Or can anyone chat? No need to feel like you need to answer me, because this is what to get into your habit. So I'm asking. Very nice. Vidya, Vaisali, yes, you're right. So what is the hotkey? F12. F12 is a keyboard shortcut which helps us to control the line. So this is a reminder, like the F12 button always helps you out to control the line property. Yes, change the thickness by erasing the value. Control A, select all. Yes. Next question. How to make the line to fit to the screen? What is the keyboard shortcut? Line to fit to the screen. Selected line to fit to the screen. Yes, absolutely right, Vidya. F4, right? So F4 is a command which helps to make the line to get full screen. So just it is an exercise happening. So nothing feel like, because client will ask us to do this. So F3 is to get zoom out, and F4 is to fit to the window. So this is what exercise happening on the screen. F4 is the button what we are hitting to get fit to the screen, and F3 is to zoom out, get zoom out. Next, duplicate is by copy paste. Yes, Control C, Control V, or else click two button, get it done. Now, how to make a line with measurement? Here you can find the option bar. You can see a measurement over here. By default, it is in inches. Give a right click on this ruler setup. You can change the unit to millimeter, inches, or centimeters. So you got to know how to change the unit setup. How to change the unit setup? Question over. Answer. On the canvas, you can find two rulers are there. Just give a right click on the ruler. We can switch to the option called ruler setups. And here we can define which unit we need. By default, it may be anything. We can switch to your targeted unit setup. The time we are switching it to the millimeter, it is there in the document option. We can find the unit setup turned into millimeter. Is it clear? So we'll be seeing about the document setup the later session, but yes, for the timing we have seen the right click on the ruler, you can find the ruler setups. Hope it is clear. Now get the line with measurement. Let us take an example. We need the line to be of 20 millimeter. Then how to set the line to 20 millimeter? Step number 1, select the product. Step number 2, change the unit setup. Step number 3, change the origin to the left side. Why to change? If you're doing some changes here inside the width and height, it will change from the left side. So we need 20 millimeter, enter. So hope we have understood now how to make a line exactly with measurement from a origin point. If not this, then what happened? So let us make a duplicate of it and get it onto the top. And by default, the origin will be in the center. Now, if you are making it 20 millimeter, then from both the side, it will get changed. So hope we have understood now why to change the reference point. Is it okay? What is the topic going on? How to change the measurement. And we have seen what is the use of origin. Reference origin is to be get used, which is there in the option bar. This origin to get changed. Or else what will happen? From both the side, the size will get changed. Hope this is clear. So we got to know now how to make a line with measurement. Now the next, have a duplicate. Get it down over here, holding the shift button. Now we need the line to exactly double of this. What we are looking now, double of this present line. Same job, change the reference point, come over here and multiply by 2. Can everybody see what we have written here? Multiply by 2. We don't know what is that value. No need to multiply outside. The software is very clever. It makes the things to get double. Is it clear now? We have understood first how to make freehand drawing. Second, with measurement. Third, modifying the measurement. Yes. Get it double by plus button. Now we need to get it 3 times smaller. 3 times smaller. What is the requirement now? 3 times smaller. Select this. Come to the width. Divide by 3. So hope we have understood now what is divide by 3 means. And get it down. So here we have understood now. It is understanding the multiplication and division also. Now the next point. Yes. If the client required, this is to be get more 5 mm to increase. What is the requirement of the client? More 5 mm to be increased in the right side. So let us go in a practical manner. Here, plus 5 mm, exactly 45. So here we have understood now how to make the line to go with calculation, addition, multiplication, division, as well as subtraction is working. So we need it 1 mm less. Now it is 40 minus 1, 39 mm. So hope all this math are clear. Is it okay? And here we got to know what is this reference point. Without changing, what happens? With changing, what happens? Now let us divide a line into 3 equal parts and make 3 colors. Now the task starts. So we have seen how to make the measurement to be under control. Now the task, divide this line into 3 equal parts and 3 different colors to be get placed. So let us duplicate this and place it down. What is to be done now? Change the reference point, get over here, divide by 3, job is done. Now the client is asking 3 to be placed one beside to the other. Then how to place? Select the object, copy and paste. Change the reference point and get it flip. And give a right click on a color. Job is done. Do the same job once more. Copy, paste. Already reference point changed. Flip. Change the color by giving a right click on your color box. So hope we have understood now how to break down a line into 3 equal parts and 3 different color can be placed there. Yesterday we have done some of the object design. So hope we are doing the projects properly. Here, myself Tapan. I'm available with 9347321910. This is my WhatsApp number. What are the things the task has been given? Just take a print screen and send to the WhatsApp. So if anything to be get help out, we'll work out. We'll use the technology to help each other so that we can understand the thing proper. So task, if you have done, just put it on the WhatsApp. No compulsory, no force. You're not kids. So if anything to be get work out to help each other, we can work out on the technical side. So send the task and we can grow on that side. Find the task of the day. So one more task. Break a line into 5 equal parts. Break a line into 5 equal parts. And fill with different color. Task is clear? Task number 1. So let us make another event. How to make a line with the canvas size? Make a small line first. And we need the line to be the measurement of this canvas. So how to find the canvas size? Click outside. By the pick tool, on the option bar, you can find the value of the width of the canvas. Select the width, copy it up. So like how to copy this? Okay, give a right click and switch to the copy button. Or else edit menu and you can find the copy will be available there also. Or else Ctrl C. Come over here, change the reference point, paste it down. Job is over. So hope we have understood now how to make a line with the canvas size. Is it clear? Is it okay? Fine, you can chat me off. So we got to know how to make a line of the canvas size. Now, how to move the line? So the next event, scaling, measurement, everything okay? How to move the line? We can move the line randomly like this. That's okay. But how to move to the exact edge? It can be done in 2 different manners in any software. One is alignment with reference to the canvas. Second, going to the particular place with coordinate system. So we'll jump to the coordinate system, the math a little bit. So check to the screen now. This is the position X and Y. This particular point where inside the canvas is represented here by the coordinate value, X coordinate left to right, Y coordinate up to down. Hope we can able to see the ruler with 0 start from here. Right from left to right, 0 start here and down to up 0 start here. So coordinate system in Corel Draw, left down is 0, 0 and right top is maximum both. So here we have understood now the left right value is controlled by X. So you can make it 0, then the object left side will move to the left of your canvas. Job is done. So hope we got to know now how to make a line with canvas size, where to copy and where to paste. Second, the selected object can fit to the screen width or the canvas width by placing it to the left side of your canvas by the coordinate system, 0. Exactly the same way, we can take the canvas maximum height. The height of the canvas is 11.693. We can copy this by Ctrl C or else right click, switch to the copy. Select the object and place in the height, Ctrl V, press the enter. So here, Ctrl V. So what you have seen now, how to place the object exactly to the canvas top. Now, only we need to observe which information to be get copied and where it has to be pasted. So we are taking the information of the canvas without selecting the object. Any question you can ask. The time you are clicking outside by the pick tool, the canvas size will be visible on the option bar like width and height. We can take this is your maximum value in the width and this is the maximum value in the height. So we have taken the line and first of all we have placed that length canvas width to be placed in the object length. Then the coordinate system is 0, x value to it comes to the left side, and the height of the canvas is the placement of the object. So a little math oriented, but it will make you away from the crowd. That's why we made it open. Now we have understood now how to make a straight line and get it placed on the top side of your canvas. Now, if you need it to be in the middle, then what to do? That means up and down is representing which coordinate? Y coordinate. Left and right represent X coordinate. That means this object should be in the middle of this height. Then height divided by 2. Exactly in the middle. So hope we have understood now. If we involve inside a little math, then the job will be much more faster and exact and accurate. So the same way, we can make the same line to get rotate also and change its direction to 90 degree. Hope it is clear. Now move this to the maximum top. So this is what the reference point should move to the top. Hope it is clear. Now what to do? Get this reference point to get to the Y maximum. So what is the Y maximum? Click outside, find the value copy, select it over here and place it down. So Y. So hope this line is moving in the other side direction. Y is going left, right only because it has been rotated. So we'll see the case in the other way. In alignment, we can do that. We'll talk in the alignment later. Y value 0. So it is completely scaling down. So leave it for a while. We can make that with measurement. Fill the height with this. And then after, select this line and place in the middle. So how to place the object in the middle? Exactly. Then the X value has to be divided by 2 or else there is a simple formula in Corel Draw. Hit the P button. What is the button now? Hotkey of the day. P. P for page center. What is P? Page center. We'll be coming to the alignment in more detail, but for the timing, we have understood how to place the things in the center. So we have break down the canvas into 4 parts equally by placing the horizontal and vertical line. But the goal is not that. We need to understand a little more about the line. So let us make the line and modify the line. Now placement is almost okay. You got to know how to move X coordinate, Y coordinate, reference point, division, multiplication, addition, subtractions, all the things are working. Now we'll go for the object modification. Here the basic property modification is done. Measurement modification happened. Placement done. Movement done. Scaling also you can get it done by percentage also. Now the next, how to make the structural modification. Now the line is line, but we'll move to the structure modification. So here the next part starts. Below to the pick tool, we can find a tool that is called shape tool. Next introduction, shape tool, F10. F10. Shape tool. The time we switch to this shape tool, instantly two things will happen. It will appear a arrow mark. That means this is the head and this is tail it is representing. A line is consist of some dots and there are points. And you can able to move the nodes or points independently. So with the which tool? Shape tool. It allows the artist pick tool before it select the whole object. But one point of the line to be get select, then we need to switch to the shape tool. Select the shape, the points. By the help of shape tool, we can select the points. So hope we have understood now how to select the point, and technically the points are called as node. Corel does have a special anchor point which is there in Photoshop. It is technically called as node in Corel Draw. So a line is consist of nodes and the paths. So now I got to know what is node means and what is path, and in the closed path is called shape. So we are dealing with now nodes. In between two nodes, one path is there. So to select the node, we need to switch to the which tool? Shape tool. And the keyboard shortcut F10. Now we'll be moving a little more higher format. Select the line, select the points, get it moved. Watch it very closely because the whole cream of Corel Draw is in this point. F10 is the measure key because we need to modify the shapes. The time you are selecting the tail and the head, you can find some reactions happen here in the option bar while you are working with shape tool. The time we are selecting the tail, we don't find a add button, but the time we are selecting the head, we can find a plus button. This is the measure information to be get observed, and technically it is called add nodes. Click over there, then exactly it will make a center node in between two the nodes. Then after the modification becomes easier. So hope we have understood now how to recognize the nodes. What is called first node? What is last node? How does the first node looks like? How does the last node looks like? Add node comes to whom, first or last? So hope we got to know a few questions and the answer. First node, mid node, last node. If you're selecting the last node, then only you can find the add button. But if you're selecting the first one, never add button comes. That means nodes are always placed before the last nodes or before like the last nodes it will play. But first node never have a addition of the node. So here graphic designing revolves around these nodes only. So select a node. So now we can make a little speed. Just I was taking very slow to make you recognize. Now the modification start. Ctrl A, select all, out. F5, draw, straight line, right, out. F5, click and click. How to select? Well, hit the space bar, object will be selected. Switch to which button? F10. Now select the last particular node of the line and add it up. And select this panda. So change the direction. Now the same job, add the point. So hope we can see now design becomes much more easier. add point. Select the nodes, get it done. Just we are doing select, add, go, change. So hope we got to know how to make a straight line to turn into a bend line with the same option but repeatedly. Once more, select, get a line turn. So hold the pick tool by hitting this space bar. Now F10, Ctrl A, it will select all the points, or else select this point. Now the next keyboard shortcut, listen it up, highly required keyboard shortcut. The same num key pad is there now on your keyboard. Hit the plus button. Can you see what happened? Exactly in the middle, a node has been formed. No need to click here. So hope we got to know a very big option. While the object is in selection mode, then plus button will make a duplicate. But while a object is there in shape tool mode, and the same plus button will add up the nodes to the selected. So the plus remain the same. So now have a note. What we have understood here, plus button on num key. Okay, this is not taking. So hope, because plus is the operation, Excel is understanding. We can note down here, plus num key. Will behave in two different manners. First one is duplication. Second one, add points. In num key, duplication happens when we are in pick tool. But add point will happen when we are in shape tool. So hope we have understood now how does the keys can able to help us to make the duplicate as well as add the points. And the next thing we have understood here, the signal arrow. This is last node. Tail, first node. So hope we have understood now how to recognize the nodes. How does the duplicate can able to help us to add the points? So once the point is added up, then modification starts. So for the timing, yes, we have understood now how does this shape tool can able to help us. Select the object, go to the shape tool, and you can find already one point is add up. And add the point and get it. Now, the next, how to divide a line. So what is the topic? How to divide a line. At present, adding the points, we have understood. Now, how to break a line into two equal parts. Topic. How to break a line into two equal parts. Select the line. Switch to the F10. Add the point. Then after, select that anchor point and break it up. Now a new option you are learning while you are working with F10 button. Break the curve. So once you break the curve, we can see very clearly there are two arrows here at this present. Two head, two tails are there. That means it is not a single object, it is multi-object. So here we have understood now how to break a line into two equal parts in Corel Draw by the help of your shape tool, adding the points and getting it break up. As if like we have break the line, we can join the line. So it is called join two nodes and break two nodes. So once it is done, then what is the benefits are? And what is this object is called? This object does have a separate name. You can see it is moving together only. It doesn't look like two different objects. And you can feel the color at a time also. So it is no more looking like a two object. But when it will be looking like a two object, whenever we are working with the shape tool, the time we are working on the shape tool, we can able to make a particular line to move away, particular points or the nodes. Then we can understand what is the breaking of a line. But still they are into this common zone only. So how to get them separate? So two breakable line will always there in a single format. That's why it is technically called as combined object. One more technical terms we have come across. Combined object. Combined object. So it is two different objects or multiple objects working together, but it is not a group. So the difference between group and combined object is group may have different properties in a single group, all the different elements. But in combined, multiple objects, basic property remain the same. So that is the difference between combine and grouping. It may be a question. ग्रुप की कंबाइन की डिफरेंशिएटी, ग्रुप की कंबाइन की सिमिलैरिटी. So what is the difference? Group object can be multi-property. Combined object always single property. As per the property into concern. Single. May be multiple. It may be same also, it may be multiple. So hope we have understood now what is the difference between group and combined objects. So here this spell is wrong. So how do the combined object forms? Once you break a canvas into or an object into multi-part by adding the nodes and breaking it off, then this will start working. Now, how to separate a combined object? What is the topic? How to separate a combined object. So I'm just putting the question and answer. Check how it could be help you out. How to separate combine. Right. To separate the combined objects, then we can take the help of the object menu and break curve apart. Ctrl K. Then what happened? The two objects separate. So the answer Ctrl plus K. And technically it is called as break apart. Where it is there inside the software? Object. So I'm not making you more strain. So what you can do now? Make a straight line, break down into multiple part, then break apart and ungroup it up. Same logic can be worked with the custom shapes, like predefined shapes also. So hope we have understood how to break a line into multiple parts. Now, again they have 10. So this is tail, this is head. So always the head will activate to the add button. Add. Same way we can add. So you can see now how does add button moves further. Now select the two and go for delete nodes. So hope we have understood now how to add the nodes how to delete the nodes. Regarding nodes, what are the things we got to know? Add, delete, okay, move. But add could be done never to the start point. Never to start. Add cannot be done to the start point or start node. Always the second, third, and last create the nodes. Create the nodes extra. Now deleting unnecessary things could be deleted off. And then, so hope we have understood now how to make a line, how to break a line. After breaking, yes, we can move it off the points. So let us do some event. A lot of theory you have learned. Now the practical. Make a straight line. Example of the day. Catch to the screen. Go for what? Change the thickness. And then, yes, yesterday we have learned something. We need to break this line and make the whole structure. How to break a line? Yes, we have an option called Shape Tool. Select the arrowhead, add the point, add the point. So at a times, we can add multiple points. Now, break all this at relevant point. So everything is break up. Now, select the anchor point and move it up. Select the move it up. Now get them separate by the help of what? Break apart. Where is break apart? Ctrl K. Select this and give a right click over. So hope we have understood now how to make a straight line separately and get them engaged to make artwork. Select now and get the same line, duplicate by plus button and move it up here and get that into 5 points. How to make a object design. Is it clear? Select this, get the height to go for like 0.5 and move it up here. How to make a simple pen. Object design inside the classroom. Example given inside the classroom. Hope we can able to make similar kind of designs at our own. Get a plus and move it down. Change the color by picking it from the screen and place it over here. How to pick? By the picker tool. It is not a new tool. You have already learned. Can explain Ctrl K, right? We'll see now what is Ctrl K and how it works. So what is the things we have seen? How to make an object design. Once it is done, yes, plus it up. Only the straight line we have used. No more extra things. Select this, give a right click, change it off. How to make a simple marker. Now, what are the things we have learned? How to break a line by Ctrl K after adding the points or the nodes. Step number 1, select the head. Go on adding the plus button over here. 1, 2. And then after, yes. We can delete this and we can break this. So now the choice is to break. How to break? Select the nodes, break apart. After the breaking, how to recognize it is breaked or not? By the shape tool. If the shape tool is speaking more than 2 head and tail like symbols, then it is not a single object. It is a breakable object. And breakable object, though it is, still it is a combined object. That's why at a time we can able to change everyone's property, everyone's color, like color. But the difficulty is if you need to recognize individual, then it is to be get not ungroup, but break apart. Not ungroup, but break apart. And once it is done break apart, individual part will be moved up. That's happened over here, but with a alignment manner. Is it clear? So the major thing we have learned today is break apart. And that will make the design to go to this height. So make some more designs like bottles with squares and all. Hope it is clear. Now the next property of the same line. How many are there? Yes, multiple are there. If you need to join them, how to join? Select these two. Join the nodes. Join the nodes. Join the nodes. Delete. Yes. We can delete. So this is the beauty of Corel. Everything there in the desktop on the user interface. Just click and go. Make a line, break a line, right? Make a line, add the point, break it off, ungroup up. How to ungroup? By Ctrl K, break apart. And select this, change the thickness. So hope we got to know how does the design could be done up. So that's all. I'm not making you more strain. The summary of the class we have understood now. Only Ctrl K and what is called node and what is F10 shape tool and how to add and subtract or delete the nodes. And with that, we can make an object design just like a marker pen. Make a pencil or else any styles. Just I'm giving you a open. Yes, so whatever you want to do bottle like straight line, curved line. So curved line has not been started, but through the straight line, what other things will be possible? Have a try. Plus. Right now? Select this two and select this point and give a right click, change the color. Select this two by the pick tool and give a right click and change the color. So hope we have understood now how to make the lines to get out. Now, a beautiful option, check it out. Whenever we are making a line to get smaller and smaller, what is happening? The thickness also to be get small, but it is not happening. This problem could be sorted out by hitting the F12 button. Here there is option, scale with object. What is the option? Scale with object in create outline. Note down seriously. Scale with object. In F12, we do find option scale of the object. What happens there? The object will get smaller and smaller if you're selecting them and dragging from one edge with the shift button. Then what happens, we see the object size also get changing and the thickness also of the stroke is changing. By which option? By F12 scale of the object. If it is not there, the thickness will remain the same. So what happens? Even the object is smaller, the thickness will be bigger. So this gap will not be visible. Scale with the object. Is it done? That's it for the day. We'll meet up in the next session with again hide option, how to make a curvical structure. Till now we are revolving around the line tool in a straight format. later on we'll see in a curved format. So the task is clear. Make some object design with the help of your present knowledge. Any question now can I would ask. Thank you very much. If nothing is there, we'll stop. And the task is very clear, and hope you can take a print screen of it. We got to know a new option called combine object today. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Happy weekend. We'll meet on Monday once more.